from a newspaper called The Three Ghost Times, and I wanted to talk about the recent earthquake that threatened L'Aquila. Would you answer some questions?
Hi, how are you? Yes, of course.
Well, now the first question. Were you here in L'Aquila when the disaster occurred? And if you were, where were you and what were you doing?
Yes, I was driving back home from the party at the other side of the city.
Okay, tell me, were you alone or with someone?
I was alone, completely alone, because my GPS started to fail, but I didn't notice that it was because of the earthquake.
Oh, well, that's bad. Were you scared?
At the beginning, I didn't hear or notice anything, just my GPS falling, but I didn't worry too much and just thought that was a bad connection. Anyways, 10 minutes later, I felt a tremor and I started to drive faster. I took a small shortcut, but that was even worse.
Why?
There was more traffic because of an opera, so I was stuck. The tremor begins to be more and more frequent and stronger. At that point that I was very scared. So I get down and let the car there, and everyone was doing that, so I followed them.
I would be just as scared as you were, believe me. Anyway, what took you to follow the rest of the people?
I don't know, instinct, I think. I was alone and afraid. I wanted to be safe, so I ran.
When you started running, what was your reaction or the people's reaction?
I was so confused that everyone was running and shouting desperately. I felt overwhelmed. Then the floor was shaking a lot and like too strong and fast.
I can't imagine. What did you do at that moment when the floor started to move and shake?
I tried to pass a few group of people and run to the hospital that was around the corner, but the movement were too strong and everything started falling apart. I couldn't reach the hospital, so I went to train station with 2 or 3 families.
Okay, then you stay there for the rest of the night or you went somewhere else?
We stayed there quiet and still afraid, and this continued moving and shaking for some hours.
I can't imagine being in that situation. Hopefully you're okay and safe. But were there any consequences for you?
Yes, a lot. Well, when everything passed, I returned home, but there was no home. I had lost everything, including my pets. So actually I am homeless and unemployed, so this is very hard for me.
Yes, it's really hard. Well, I wish you the best and thank you for answering these questions and see you.
Thank you so much for everything. Bye.
Hello, I'm a reporter from a newspaper and I would like to talk about the passing earthquake that threatened L'Aquila and ask you some questions.
Hi, yeah, sorry, it's okay.
Thank you. Well, we have talked to a few citizens about their actual situations and what happened that night. Where were you when the disaster occurred? We know this disaster was at night, but some of the persons...
I was sleeping. Home, of course. I'm not the kind of person who parties. My mother, responsible one.
Yes, I can imagine. It was 3 in the morning. So, were you alone or with your husband or kids?
Yeah, I was with my daughter sleeping. With my now deceased son. His father left us a couple months ago.
Oh, that is probably too sad and hard. I'm so sorry. All my condolences. Anyway, if you want your space or not to answer, that's okay. Let me know.
No, it's okay. I can handle it. I must.
Okay, let's continue. Did you notice something? What was your reaction?
I told you before I was sleeping. But little movement woke me up. And the first thing I thought was to get my car inside the garage. I just thought it was a strong storm. But when I went down, it wasn't working. So I called my daughter because I just thought it was the engine. We moved it together. When we were outside, the timber starting to get worse and worse. We heard a crack. The tree fell over the floor. The roof was absolutely gone. My child was inside there. I started calling him. Michael, I shouted many times, but he never answered. I don't know if he was asleep in that moment. I just hoped he went to pee. I tried to get in, but it was too difficult. Too many tree parts, and my whole home was gone. And when I couldn't do anything else, I just called the firefighters.
That might be an awful moment, a very rough one, I guess. Did the firefighters come over?
Yeah, but it was too late. My roof was collapsed. My boy wasn't answering. My little daughter was having a panic attack. What could they have done?
I can't imagine your desperation and the firefighters that didn't come, but I guess everyone was in the same situation.
But my son was in there. He could have been alive. They would just, I don't know, arrived either. He would be happy, having a normal life. Now, he's gone.
Yes, that's true. Well, thank you for answering these questions. I hope you the best, and I wish you can go ahead with all of this. Thank you again, and see you.
Yeah, I just hope that too.
Well, as we can see, this earthquake was such a huge disaster. So now on, let's be safe, and thanks for watching.